Alright captains, it is time for the US Navy's premium Tier 6 battleship, Arizona. I know I've said this a lot lately and I have to say it one more time. The Arizona is a ship that I was able to collect through the Shipmas extravaganza held by Wargaming. Like most of my Shipmas presents, this was a ship I had passed over when it first became available to purchase, for several reasons that I will go into later. But I have to tell you, one of the positive things about this ship is something you are seeing right now. And it is the sit-wrecking, face-stomping potential of the Shotgun Arizona. She is the bane of any cruiser she will face in battle, from the lowly Tier 5 Omahas all the way up to the New Orleans, Mogamis, Miyokos. Matters not to the Arizona. If you have a Citadel, which you all do, she will find it and punch a big old hole in it. And of course, with your shotgun cannons, you can make an enemy flash in their broadside the last thing they do, at least for that game. But speaking of damage numbers and range, what about them BBs? Now while Citadels do happen, you'll be pleasantly surprised with the non-Citadel damage rolls that will come popping up on your screen. Poor little New Yorks. Give it up that double Citadel. But yes, captains, the high damage numbers that will just come rolling in from this ship, even versus fellow Arizonas, that juicy broadside, 10, 12, 13 plus, easy peasy, even without the Citadels. This AP will turn a lot of beautiful holes into Swiss cheese, even upwards into the Tier 8 BBs. Hoback Citadel! The Arizona does have a high percentage to start fires. That does not mean you should be chucking HE, especially at these German battleships at range. Because just look at some of that. Punishment 13.5 on the Gneisenau. Ripping into that Baron for 14.5. And of course the Tier 7 Gneisenau, 24,500 damage. All AP, all the time. Don't worry about it. Because even when you turn that AP on those scumbag DDs, that punishment is just brutal. I mean, look at that, 7,200 on that Ognov. He did not expect that to happen. That little Mayhan thinks he's gonna run away from me at range. Shotgun, oh, 7,700. And when the little DDs try to come in for the YOLO solo, unleash fury. Ho-whack 4,000. Ho-whack 3,000. Ho-whack, good night, you're done. Oh, it was just such a pleasant surprise. Shooting little destroyers and US battleships is something that you really have to get used to doing, especially in these mid-high tier levels when you're getting destroyers into that butter zone 8 kilometers to 10 kilometer range. Oh my word, the amount of damage you can dish out on these guys is just extraordinary. 5,100 is a number you're going to see a lot with this Arizona versus destroyers. But my oh my captains, you wait to the proper timing, you hold your fire because the reload is pretty ridiculous at over 30 seconds. But you wait for the most opportune time to unleash the fury on these little DDs, like let's say this little Fubuki coming in, think he's going to get himself a little AZ. Wait, stay on target, hold, hold, hold. Fire everything! Oh, I'm just loving it. Alright, captains, well, I hope you're going to enjoy the replay I picked out for you. It was definitely one I had fun playing, but I hope it serves to highlight some of the qualities of this ship. As always, for premium ship reviews, though, check the description box for timestamps if you want to move on up to the dollars and cents portions or my final thoughts, or to watch the replay all over again. If not, then set the chair to recline and enjoy. this match sees us top tier with a handful of 5 spread in between on the map Trident in the mode Epicenter.
Battle starts.
Now this is my Montana captain. I have to say right now, right out the gates, I'm not best pleased with the build I have thus far, but it is what I got and it is what it is. So I do have the dual fighters because 2 planes for better AA because this Arizona is terrible at AA. Expert marksman to help the Warspite-esque turning of these turrets. Basics of survivability to reduce the burn time because you are slower than dirt and you will burn. Superintendent for the extra heal packs. AFT because I live in hope to shoot down aircraft, and of course concealment expert to do my Beverly Hills Ninja Vanish.
8, 9.
For my mods, pretty standard for a battleship. And of course I'd run my premium consumables. Alright captains, well we're going to mosey on over towards the eastern side of the map and engage the enemy forces that go in there because I do not like really going into the Trident section, especially in battleships. Because that is a bit of a trap there on the EF line. And the Arizona is not a ship that is going to run away from anything. Alright, who we got up? We got a Bud Yanni moving in, got a Byron, Fuso, Cleveland. Ooh, Cleveland is a dangerous guy you want to kill right away because the fire's spamming on her. But Johnny was another one with the fire spam. Ooh, Omaha. I love to wreck me some Omahas. Grasp Bay. And not too worried necessarily about the Graf. It does have the torpedoes, which I do like. And the big battleship guns, which can to kill you in the wrong way every now and then. But the Buds, the Clevelands, gotta watch out for them. And some plunging fire, because unlike the New Mexico, your deck armor isn't quite as beefy as the New Mex's, so you can take a little bit more damage on the plunge. But in any case, we got a Fuso. I like to wreck into those things. Kind of going somewhat, well, no, looks like she sped up a wee bit, so those look like they're going to miss. And, 1,000. 1 overpen for 1,000, 3 bounces. Nice, excellent. Good start. But I'm going to keep on moseying this way. But it doesn't look like we have too much cover. One of our battleships and our cruiser is coming west side, and our DD is not sure what the DD is doing right now. So I'm already kind of moving into a bad position right now, but we got to do something. We got to force this. This is epicenter. We got to get into the shit and mix it up. All right, firing on the Fuso, mismatch, showing me a little bit of a chin on that broadside, and too bad she turns in, and of course they all splash. They go after Flipper. Come on. Now I did slow up just a wee bit because, again, analyzing our eastern flank, I don't have a lot of help over here. So if I keep steaming forward even at 20 knots, I'm going to run into a focus fire hell that I will not be able to get out of. So I need to slow up just a wee bit and hopefully inspire my flank to come back to help out. And what better way to inspire flank by dominating a Bayern and... Oh my god, look at that shotgun. Sometimes that shotty at 10 kilometers, all I got was 1 bounce. Damn, boo. Whoa. Stop the presses. What do I see? I see 2 Omahas moving into the middle. Oh, excellent. Come to Papa Fetch. This is what I'm looking at. I know the Bayern is shooting at me. I am angled towards him, but here we go. Guns are about loaded. Oh, the Omaha showed me a broadside 8 kilometers away. Fire! Full effect. Oh, boom! Double Citadel, devastating strike. Good night, Omaha. Omaha number 2 is still moving in, maybe. Kept steaming forward to now use this island here right in front of me to do a bit of cover against the Bayern and the Fuso, and I do see a puff of smoke coming out of our Ognivoy, so I am going to start angling in to utilize some of that smoke. Omaha is probably thinking, oh crap, my buddy is now reefed. I do not want to be next. It looks like he's actually... Is he reversing? Yeah, he's reversing. Okay, line it up. Fire full effect onto the reversing Omaha. Come on, Papa, come on. Roll big money. Oh, whammy. Devastating strike. Number 2 for the sit wreck of number 2 Omaha. Love it. Alright, I am set on fire, but I do put it out because I am fully expecting to mosey under this smoke and drop off the detection range. The Cleveland, we got the Gator right there. Oh, I'd love to wreck me that Cleveland. My guns are about ready to be reloaded again. I do have a Grass Bay who is on the exact east of this island that I'm currently hugging up against. And I gotta be careful. Yep, there are some torpedoes coming in from the Gator, from the Grass Bay. I do believe there was another DD that popped up there on the east side. Plus we got the Byron and the Fuso. Oh, there's the Byron. Oh, guns are loaded. I wanted to shoot at that Cleveland, but no dice on that one. But, oh, the Byron, he is probably the best target for me to shoot at right now. Fire on the Byron, aiming upwards just a little bit into the superstructure. And boom, I connect for 9,000 points of damage. Nice. Oh, crap, I just got hydroed by the Graphs Bay. Kamikaze R in front of me, too. He's got 7-kilometer torpedoes, so I am right in the torpedo catching zone for him. This isn't good, so I got to move forward just a wee bit. Take a little bink from the Byron. Okay, hits me back 4,800. All right. Oh, we got to get an MD coming in as well, too. More worried about his guns and fire damage than I am about his torpedoes. Oh, that Kamikaze. Oh, disappearing. I would love to put guns on him. So let's fire at this Fuso broadside, 8.5 kilometers away. Come on, big money number 2. Boom! Big money. Set it down. 20,000 points of damage. Bink. Oh, I binked everything that Fuso chucked right back at me. Now it is time to reverse. I'm worried about the 2 DDs in front of me. I'm worried about the Grass Bay. Yep, there are Kamikaze torpedoes coming in right there. But bink on the other half of the Fuso's guns for only 1,000 points of damage. USA Dreadnought, baby. Oh, there's a third Omaha. Oh, I'd love to add a third devastating strike to my belt. Oh, I fired my front guns, but the Omaha, his little spidey senses were tingling, and he done turned it hard and only caught one for 1,000. Now it looks like the Gator. No. It looks like the Grass Bay just got wrecked by our DD. Nice, good job. But unfortunately, there are still 2 more coming in on the east side, and I got to be careful. I didn't want to keep going forward, Captain, so I am doing a bit of a reverse action, which is, a lot of people will bitch and moan about for battleships, but again, this is a perfect situation in epicenter. I put my nose into the most dangerous guys, and I keep my flank protected from the other dangerous little baddies of the DDs. Mitigate my sight profile for the enemy as best I can, and still try to inflict and take damage and hopefully bring my forces to come in. Now this Gator is getting too damn close for me. I'm turning my guns. This is exactly what I didn't want to do. 4.5 kilometers away. Fire my rear turrets. Boom! 4,500 points of damage. Good night, Gator. Yes. All right, well, that left, I think the Kamikaze R is still down there. Now, yeah, I'm going to start turning away now. The Fuso is at range. The Byron, they're, 12.5 kilometers away. Yeah, there's some torpedoes from the Gator. I got on the gas and peeled on out of there. But I am worried about that Kamikaze. That Kamikaze, since there's nobody else around me in front of me and blocking and running spotter and running some eyes, I gotta worry that the Kamikaze could just pop around that island and then put 6 torpedoes into me and send me to the bottom permanently. All right, in the meantime, shooting on this Byron. The Fuso still trying to tickle me bad. Shooting on the Byron. Oh my God! He did almost 19,000 points of damage into the Byron. Tier 6 German BB, 12.5 kilometers away. Thank you very much. No citadels though, but look at that. Sometimes, guys, just the sheer damage that you're gonna bring on these battleships is just beautiful without the sits. Oh, I still want to add me to that Omaha. The Fuso though has changed his focus to our western flank. And okay, what do we got? I'm gonna fire on that Omaha, because I can sit wreck that guy right through his face. Fight for the win. Nice name, I love it. Oh, only 1,000. Oh, RNGesus says you've had enough Omaha tonight. Time for you to go home, son. Your Omaha is cut off. Come on, I want another devastating strike. Number 3 for the Omaha. Now, I don't know where the other... Byron backing up. Now, you see, captains, his side is not protected. His facing and tanking in the front actually looks like he may have actually Naziered himself, but his starboard side is super exposed to my big old guns. That's a battling. Not a citadel. Oh, watch out. Ganebny coming in. Oh my goodness, he is charging in. What is up with these Russian DDs and their YOLO solo Carpe Diem human torpedo runs? 4.5 kilometer torpedo range, guys. He is a gunboat, but the 4.5 kilometer torps, they are very fast and will knock me down permanently. All the guns turning to face little Ganebny. Oh, you can just see it in his eyes, in his little gun eyes. He's gonna get himself an AZ and it will be glorious. Oh, torpedo is probably a kamikaze maybe. Died out as I'm running. Oh, come on, Ganebny, show me your chin. Show me your chin. Get a little plastic surgery on ya. Look at that little village, that's pretty neat. Final full effect. Boom! 500 points of damage for the Confederate. Kraken unleashed. Check out the chat. Why is the Arizona so good? It's a premium. He one-shotted 2 Omahas this match. Dude is right. And I respond, yep, they're Omahas, that's why. I mean, who doesn't love sit-wrecking Omahas? I put up enough Omaha videos. Y'all know, man, that those things, they get knocked down by damn near everybody. So it's not a big put up on the fridge moment to say, hey, I devastated strike 2 Omahas, but sure shit is still fun. I mean, I love seeing those things just kaboom! So, yep, I have no choice. Arizona must have eaten his Wheaties. Well, hey man, I've been there in my Omaha. I'm still there because I love it. But I definitely can feel your pain for all the captains that despise the Omaha experience, or they make the day of too many enemy ships. But it's all good, all good. Well, we had one ship left, that little kamikaze. He was just sailing around trying to torpedo himself in Arizona. We do capture the base and all capture points are ours, and it's just a matter of time before the game is over. And in fact, we never see the little scumbag DD again, and I don't blame him. The Arizona was just knocking little DDs out left, right, and center, picking them up and bopping them on the heads. And of course, we sail into victory that match with over 101,000 points of damage off of 4 citadels for 5 kills. Devastating strike times Confederate and Kraken unleashed. I even shot down a spotter aircrafter. Nice. To finish, tops of the charts with 1920 base XP in the Tier 6 matchup for the Arizona. And in the detail report, pretty basic for battleships, 138 shots fired for 50 landed for just under 101,000 points of damage. Secondaries, again, pretty standard for the cross-eyed gunners of 36 shot, 1 landed for 594 points of damage. A boo. And after taxes with the premium account and premium ship, 387,000 credits, with the standard account at 241. Not a bad payday and damage total for the Tier 6 Arizona. Alright captains, and now it's time for the dollars and cents. Should you buy the Arizona? Well, if you're a collector or a fan of World War II naval history, well, that's pretty much a no-brainer. Yeah, you're gonna get yourself an Arizona. But if you're on the budget of the $50 to $60 per month, 3 months, 6 months, or a year, the Arizona could most definitely fit within the buy category. A good value, as she currently sits in the North American Premium Shop at $30, or on the tech tree for around 6,600 doubloons. It makes her a quality purchase, especially coupled with some premium time. Now, before y'all rush out and buy her, however, I do recommend that you go and you play the closest ship in-game to the Arizona, and that is the New Mexico, the Tier 6 U.S. Battleship New Mexico. If you play her, like her, love her, and you want more of her, well then I tell you what, the Arizona will be a very good purchase for you. There isn't too much difference between her and the New Mexico, but the biggest failing between the two is that the Arizona's anti-air defense suite is just straight rubbish. If a CV decides to focus you and kill you, you will die, period. And a lot quicker than any other ship, that's for sure. Now, if you are on that budget, captains, and you don't have a premium ship to date, for the U.S. Navy captains that is, well then the Arizona is a very good buy for you. However, the Alabama at Tier 8 is coming out soon, trademarked Wargaming, so perhaps waiting for the Tier 8 may be a better option for you, and or combining the Arizona trainability of the captains at Tier 6 with that Tier 8 when she comes out. Now, if you already have yourself a Texas, then again, if you're on that budget and are just trying to maximize your dollars, you probably are going to want to pass on the Arizona and pick up that Alabama when she comes out to have the 5/8 captain training variable. So you can really maximize that captain retraining and coinage intake. But again, get yourself in New Mexico first, play it, learn it, enjoy it. If you have a check mark in each one of those, then by all means, go forth, buy Arizona, and be merry. Alright, captains, well that was the U.S. Navy's premium Tier 6 battleship Arizona. I am so thankful for this ship in my Christmas stocking Santa. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias. I am thoroughly enjoying every minute, well pretty much every minute in this ship. And as you're going to see by some of these score screens, you would too. The damage output is just high, sustained damage, outperforming every other one of my Tier 6 battleships currently at the moment. Granted, when I have more games in her, it'll probably come down a wee bit, but dang, she is just loving life in my hands and vice versa. Even when you get up tiered, you can see some of these score screens. 3 of them were Tier 6, 5 were Tier 7s, and 3 were Tier 8s. So this Arizona can potentially hang with the big boys, but it's definitely not going to happen for the majority of captains. I gotta be honest with you. It is all about the positional play and putting yourself in the right positions to maximize on the poor life choices of the enemy fleet. Alright, captains, well I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope you learned a little bit about the Arizona and answered or helped to answer some of the questions, including is she right for you and should you make her a part of your fleet. But if those are not your questions, I hope you all at least enjoyed the video. Well, captains, I thank you again as always for watching, and until next time, I will see you all in game. Have fun. Bear seas.